Welcome to the How to Write a Book podcast, and in today's episode we are talking about nurturing the writer within, enjoying NaNoWriMo without the pressure. Now, one of the things that you're going to notice in these first couple of episodes is that the episodes have actually published out of order. So I think episode 200 is about 2 episodes behind the other ones. Sometimes things happen when you are trying to do a lot of different things at once, such as tackling a whole new challenge of interviewing over 30 authors all in a row. So apologies for the mix-up, but after this hiccup, everything should be sorted in the right order. So thank you so much for hanging in there. And as always, we hope you are enjoying NaNoWriMo. And this podcast is especially dedicated to those who would love to participate, but for one reason or another are not able to. So I hope that this episode is helpful for you. Let's dive in.
Welcome to the How to Write a Book podcast, the show that helps you plan, write, and publish your book, even if you're a beginner or just feel like one. Now, for your host, she's written over a dozen books and helps others bring their books to life. Here she is, Maciel.
Welcome back to the How to Write a Book podcast. So in this episode, we are going to be talking about nurturing the writer within. So November is just around the corner. It is about tomorrow. And for writers around the world, that means one thing, which is National Novel Writing Month, or NaNoWriMo. It's an exciting and challenging time for those who participate. But what if you are not quite ready to dive into writing a novel in 30 days? Well, you are in luck. Today we're going to be exploring 5 ways that you can enjoy the spirit of NaNoWriMo without taking on the challenge yourself. So let's dive into our 5 tips, right? Tip number 1 is you'll be joining a writing group. Even if you're not writing a novel, you can still participate by joining a local or online writing group. Now, the communities within NaNoWriMo are just bustling with creative energy, so you will be able to engage in discussions, attend events, and offer moral support to your fellow writers. Now you can just find your region, find your local group, and then you can have a place to go to or attend as they publish their events. Now, the second way is to be a beta reader. So writers that participate in NaNoWriMo often need feedback on their work, because you're kind of mad dashing. You're like, okay, here's a novel in 30 days. So you can volunteer to be a beta reader and help them fine tune their stories. And this is also a really great way for you to get a sneak peek at some really cool and exciting new works that are going to be coming down the pipeline and that might even contribute to your own creative process. Now, the next tip, which is our tip number 3, is that you can attend those write-ins and workshops. NaNoWriMo is not just, showcasing the writing, it's about learning and growing as a writer. So they have workshops online, they have certain speakers, they have write-ins. So you are going to be able to attend local libraries and writing centers and go to write-ins and, really get to know new authors who do their workshops. And you can pick up valuable tips and inspiration for your own writing projects. Next is you can read novels by NaNoWriMo authors. Probably the most, famous novel written in NaNoWriMo is The Night Circus by Morgenstern, I believe, and a couple others have actually made it through NaNoWriMo. But some of your favorite novels might have been born during this time. So take this opportunity to explore the books written by authors who have successfully completed this challenge. This is a time to dive in and get that nostalgia back, discover new talent, gain insights into the other people who have successfully completed NaNoWriMo, just like your favorite authors. And tip number 5 is to set writing goals. Even though you're not participating in November, you can still use this month as a catalyst for your writing goals. Challenge yourself to set and achieve specific writing milestones. Now, it doesn't have to be the 50,000 words, but maybe you'll complete a short story or start a blog or just dedicate some more time to writing. And this can be a really great source of motivation. All right, so I know this was a quick episode, but there you have it. 5 great ways that you can immerse yourself in the NaNoWriMo spirit without committing to the entire novel in 30 days. This November, Remember that the world of writing, it's vast and welcoming, and there's a place for everyone. So no matter your level of participation, you can dive in and you can also enjoy, this wonderful season. So that was a quick episode for y'all, but there's more to come. Do not forget that this November, we will be dropping an episode a month with a different author per day. So you are in for a month long of inspiration. Thank you so much, everyone. Have a happy and safe Halloween, and we will see you in November. Thank you for listening to the How to Write a Book podcast. Now, I want to give a special announcement. So, November is your month of transformation. Get a 1-hour coaching session with me by choosing any of the 3 options, or all 3. Option 1, join our Patreon for $1. Option 2, book a $1 coaching session on coach.me. Option 3, leave an Apple Podcast review. Send a screenshot to my email and get a coaching spot. Now, you can totally do all 3 and you'll get 3 hours of coaching. You can find all of the links to the Patreon, the coach.me, and my email in the show notes. Act fast. This offer is only valid in November to celebrate National Novel Writing Month. All right, writers, go ahead, get to it, and we'll see you soon.
And that's a wrap for today's episode of the How to Write a Book podcast. Thanks so much for tuning in, and I hope you enjoyed the conversation. If you want to keep up with me and my work, check out the website blackheartedstudios.com. That's www.blackheartedstudios.com. And follow me on Instagram at Maciel Writes. That's at MASSIEL Writes. As a book coach and publisher, I'm passionate about helping aspiring authors bring their stories to life. So if you've been dreaming of writing a book and don't know where to start, head to my website and let's chat. You get a free 30 minutes on me. Thanks again for listening, and don't forget to subscribe and leave a review. I'll see you in the next episode. Thanks.